What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, everybody? So I did say I wanted to do some questions. I'm gonna do some this a random Q&A that some people left some questions in my inbox and in the comments of the last what it is, not the one I just put up, but the last what it is. And I'm just gonna get right into it. So right off the rip, what a lot of people keep asking is this whole thing, what I do for my weight loss, all right? I literally just came back from the doctor about a couple of hours ago, and I've lost some more weight. Okay, they was like, well, shit, bitch, you 15 pounds down from the last time we seen you. Man, you, I was there, um, like March the 20 something, and that was so I can get these. That was when my mouth was bothering me so bad, and I needed the ibuprofen. And they always take your weight and your blood pressure and stuff like that, so all that's good. And I was like, hey now, so I'm 15 more pounds down from that. And my doctor even asked, so are you eating? Is it because you don't feel a certain way? No, I said no. I'm eating. I'm not starving myself. I just portion control. That's what it is. It's portion control, and me still doing my exercising and stuff like that. And what I went to the doctor for my acid reflux, it's like I told y'all, I'm just having issues with it. I had to have a GI X-ray next week so they could see exactly what's going on. But other than that, I'm still, doing me, but I'm just learning to portion out my stuff. Um, I'm not really counting. I'm not really counting calories like that. It's just that I changed up a lot of stuff that I used to eat. I used to eat a lot of carbs, a lot of fatty food, a lot of snacks, a lot of, drinking a lot of pop or soda, whichever one you want to call it. But I cut out pop. I haven't had pop in a long time. What I do drink sometimes when I really want that feeling of that like acid, when you drink the pop and that acidy feeling, that carbonated type feeling, I get like a little Dasani sparkling water thing, you know, here and there. But other than that, I just drink my water. I don't drink a lot of juice. But I drink my water. I eat my fruits to get my sugar if I want some sugar and stuff like that. But I do have my moments where I will go get like a little candy bar, chocolate bar, whatever, because I don't give a shit, bitch. I can't give up chocolate. I can probably give up any and everything else, but I cannot give up chocolate. That is one thing that we're gonna have to fucking compromise on. Um, like I said, I don't really do the fried foods like that. Um, that was hard because in the beginning I used to crave like some fried fucking chicken. I wanted some fried chicken, fried chicken, fried chicken. I really don't eat like red meat like that anymore. Like I don't. I would prefer not to eat a hamburger or something like that if I'm going out. I'll just get a chicken sandwich or something like that, and it has to be grilled. Um, Most of my stuff is grilled, baked, fish, shrimps, seafood stuff like that. Some vegetables, and it's not hard. They try to make it seem hard to indulge eating healthy, and I thought that at first, but in reality, it's not. It's really not, especially if you know how to cook it up and then you can jazz it up. And it's all about taking your food and um oh, I did do that. Let me delete this. It's all about is it gonna go back? I'm sorry. It's all about taking your food, cooking it up well, and jazzing it up, meaning like putting some seasoning on it, different type of seasoning, different type of sauce and stuff. Experiment with flavors and like that. It don't have to be boring. It don't have to be disgusting. It don't have to be bland, unless you got some stuff going on and you can't eat certain type of spices or whatever. But other than that, it's been going really well with me with that. That was one of my fears that I have to deal with the fact that the food would be so nasty because it's bland. I ain't got the right, you know, flavors to it like it used to be when I used to eat unhealthy wise. But other than that, it's actually going pretty good. Um, like I said, I still do my walks. I have a treadmill here, and I have an exercise bike here, and I have some 15-pound weights that I do. I make sure if I get in at least, I always try to get in some cardio each and every day. I don't want to just be stagnant, sitting down and doing nothing. And it comes to the point where I've been exercising now so much and it's so ingrained in me that if I don't do something for a day, I feel weird. I feel like, like I should be getting my ass up and I need to be doing something. But yeah, the routine that I usually do, uh, I probably try to get in 30 minutes on a treadmill, and then for sure I will get in every day or every time I exercise. My main source of what I do for exercising is get on my exercise bike, and I do like 10 miles, which is almost like an hour or so. And so I get that in. Probably lift a couple of weights or something, do that shit. And stretch it out, make sure everything's stretched out, and I'm good. Um as to add on to that, the walking and talking, there was a question about, will I be bringing back the walking and talking videos? Yes, I will be bringing those back. I just have to I'm waiting until the weather gets better, because the weather was trash. Winter came through and it was some extremely cold days. Plus, I was in the midst of transferring to a different location where I was working, so I'm not in the same location where I originally started my walking and talking videos. And it's a lot more people downtown where I'm at, and so therefore, I got to get used to walking, talking, and doing all this stuff on my videos and shit like that. Being around people, I got to get comfortable, and that's gonna help me. I feel like that's part of what's gonna help me, because somebody also asked another question. See how these questions are segueing into each other? All right, somebody asked, am I gonna be doing some vlogging and stuff? Yes, I will be doing some vlogging. They want to know if I'm gonna be doing a little bit of vlogging in Philly. I'm gonna try to do my best to do some. If you saw the last video that I did about my last Philly trip, when the Scorpion and them had the little barbecue, impromptu barbecue that they had out there, I basically talked about what was going on. Then I inserted some clips or whatever. I want to do something like that, but I also just want to go ahead and just make the whole video about a vlog, just putting up different clips of what we did that day and all that shit, and let it explain itself. One thing about the tricky thing about vlogging and being in certain places is you gotta be careful with the sounds and the different music that's playing in the background wherever you at, because you're not trying to get no copyright strikes and stuff like that. So that's why I did the video like that the last time I did it. But like I said, when I do my walking and talking video, it's probably gonna give me some, build up that little confidence to be like, I don't give a fuck if this person is by me or that by me, and see me talking on my camera. I'm gonna do what I gotta do, okay? And what makes it so good in my area, there is a track, like a big track, because the park is right down there too. It's a track like a block and a half away from my job, so I can go out there when the weather gets real good and walk on the track and do all that and take in the scenery and stuff like that, because it is so beautiful in that place where I'm at. So we gonna get that shit done, okay? um One more question. Let's get on some YouTube stuff. So a lot of you guys, basically, when I ask, do y'all have questions, y'all always asking about getting a start on YouTube, and how did I start? Somebody asked, what was my big breaks on YouTube? Feeling discouraged and being true to oneself. Shout out to Nina. I said I will. I got to your question later in my inbox, but I said I would answer it in this video. Um, Being on YouTube, and I did a video all about this. And the main things that I can say is, anybody and everybody, if you want to start a YouTube channel, all you have to do is set up a camera. If you have a camera, if your MacBook or your laptop has a camera on there, turn that thing on, get whichever background you want to. Do it in your house, do it in your bathroom, do it outside, wherever you feel comfortable. You just sit there and you go ahead and start talking. Sit, stand, whatever. Start talking about whatever it is that you want to talk about, and then upload it. And I would suggest that, a lot of people get nerves when they first start. So my thing is just sit there, do a few practice runs until you get ready, until you feel like you're okay, because the nerves probably come in, you're not talking to anybody, you're just talking to a screen. But then you're like, oh, how do I come off? Because I gotta upload this and then people gonna see it and what they gonna think about it. So you gotta get yourself comfortable coming on screen and doing whatever it is that you want to do. And the main thing is to be yourself, and let your personal personality show through. Don't try to be like nobody else, because people will pick up on that. Okay? People will pick up on that real quick, and they will be sure to let you know in rude ass ways. Okay? You have to have a thick skin to be on YouTube, because it's going to be some rude people. It's going to be some trolls in the comment. Don't let that shit get to you. Delete the comments and move the fuck on. Don't even respond to them. Okay? Don't respond to the negativity. I don't. I try not to. Back in the day, I used to go off, but then I said, no, fuck it. I don't even mention people no more, okay? It is what it is. Tanina, she said she started a YouTube channel, and she been doing what she's been doing on there. And, she just felt herself being a little discouraged a little bit. Because she don't feel like she's being true to herself, okay? And have I ever been discouraged being on YouTube? When you start feeling, like I said, you have to be yourself. If you feel like you're not being true to yourself, then maybe you need to take a step back and see what it is that you're doing, and maybe and see if this is really something that you want to do. Some people get on YouTube trying to start a career, trying to help with a business, or thinking that this is a way to let them pop off or whatever in a certain industry or whatever. And some people just do it, like me, for fun. Okay, I do it for fun because I like doing it. I like talking to y'all and seeing y'all comments back and all of that stuff. And you have to realize and understand exactly what is your motive for doing it. Okay. And sometimes it's okay to take a step back, because all of us YouTubers have had moments where we just, I'm sorry, y'all, hold on one second. Okay. We have had moments, my mama texting me. We have had moments where we just needed to take a step back. Okay. It gets a little bit overwhelming sometimes, especially for us, those who have other jobs that do it. Um, Sometimes we get burnt out just like you get burnt out at any other thing. Have I ever felt discouraged? Not necessarily, but I remember in the beginning of my YouTube thing, I did a little bit because of the things that happened with my channels, whatever, getting taken down or whatever. But each time that it happened, I was able to build back up, and so that just made me motivate me more. And there are times when you just need a break, you need a social media break, and you can just step back. And that's when you feel like that, it's okay. It's okay. And your viewers should understand, because you're human too. And if they have an issue with it, fuck them. Okay? I'm sorry. That's just how I can say it. Fuck them. Okay? Because yes, they're giving you the views, but what they have to remember is that you're also human too, and you need a break at times too. Okay? Um, what else? I hope that I answered your question, Nina. How did I get my start? I just started. I started when I was younger, probably in my teen, 17, 18 years old, and then I stopped. I literally stopped. And then, like, around the time when Toya and Tiny came out with their little reality show, I started reviewing that for some reason, because I liked it, and I liked both of them. The story was interesting, and people was watching views here and there of it. And so I don't know, I was bored. So I just continued to do it. It was cute. It was a cute thing to do at the moment. And I really didn't have much to do because my workload and my school load wasn't that, heavy yet. But bitch, when I got in my sophomore year, it said, bitch, we're about to go to fuck to work. And I said, oh shit. But I still did it. And it just came commonplace for me. So, I did it because I just started liking it real much. And um it is what it is. It is what it is. It's not that deep. And for those that do want to get on YouTube, don't think that it's a complicated thing. They try to make it seem like it's very complicated. It's very hard to do. And it's really not because, I know you see videos and people probably get intimidated by a lot of people videos who do all this production on the background. They got the green screen, they got the big lights in the background. They playing videos within the video. I would like to know how to do that, but I don't. Okay, I don't know how to put the picture up there in the corner, all that shit. I don't know how to do all that. But see, my thing is, that can jazz up your channel if you just want to jazz it up. If you're looking for a particular audience, or you're looking for, somebody to, snatch you out of a YouTube crowd and put you on or whatever. Yeah, you probably want to do some shit like that. But to get started on YouTube, you don't got to do all of that. I would invest in doing some shit like that if this was my main, like if I cared that much to, trying to impress some people, and I'm really not. So that's why I just keep the same background that I have. And even when there have been times where I had switched the direction in room where I actually record, and people was just thrown the fuck off, so that was something. Ugh, my stomach hurt. Y'all, it may be some shit going on with my fucking gallbladder. I ain't got time for this shit, bitch. When you get older, any fucking way. Moving on from that, that's what I was at the doctor for, checking up on my acid reflux, and then it's just a mess. I ain't even got time to fucking explain it. But moving on, what I was saying, yeah, it's not as complicated as people try to make it seem. What else? People, like I said, somebody asked the question about where I get my start, my big starts. Okay, so I don't know exactly what you were talking about. I don't know if you was talking about when the views start coming in, and also with the subscribers. Somebody said, "How do you get subscribers?" You just have to be consistent, and you have to be patient as hell. Because once let's say I want to start doing this YouTube video, and I'm just a nobody, like we all are. We all start off as nobodies on YouTube, and we just go ahead and start posting shit up on there. And you cannot expect to get 1,000 views in a day from a video, or 1,000 views, or 10,000 views, and all this stuff, and 100,000 subscribers to come right then and there. You literally have to wait. Okay, you have to wait. You have to be patient because you are new. So therefore, you have to have somebody. It helps to know somebody out there on YouTube land or on social media who can put your stuff out there. Um, I have no problem with people coming to, this is what it is. I told y'all this before. Don't spam my with your links and stuff. I feel like that's a rude thing. All you have to do is hit me up and ask if I can put this in your comments, or if you can shout me out about my channel and all that stuff. And I will be more than glad to do it, okay? Um just the other day, Javier, I don't remember what his channel is, but he hit me up. It was a guy that knows me on Facebook. He just hit me up in a message, and he was like, "Do you mind if I put my YouTube link in your comments?" And I swear I won't spam. And I said, "Sure," because you asked, you can go ahead and do it. I have no problem with that. Something like I said, word of mouth is a big thing. But other than that, if you don't know nobody, just sit there and you just have to wait. You just have to wait. Someone asked, do we get paid off of YouTube? Yes, we get paid off of YouTube. Okay. We get paid off of YouTube. Some people get paid more than others. If you see them big YouTubers that get like 1 million plus, or 500,000 plus, and all the way into the million subscribers, 9 out of 10, most of them don't even have to work like a regular job. Their job is YouTube because they're getting paid big bucks. When you see our videos and those ads come through on there, those ads, and you click on them or you let them play, that's how we get, paid off of YouTube. For the smaller don't expect to get paid right off the bat when you first start YouTube. Because back in the day when YouTube had you had to, back in the day when I first got started on YouTube, the videos was like 5 minutes long. Okay. And then you had to have like 1,000 subscribers in order to get up to actually apply to become a partner with YouTube. And when you become a partner with YouTube, that means your videos can be monetized. And then that means that you get a longer time to record. So instead of it being the 5 minutes, it would be 15, and then it went up to 25, you know. And so when they did that, it was a struggle. It was a struggle, okay, trying to get those subscribers and all that stuff. And then in this day and age, it got to the point where anybody can upload a video, anybody can start a channel, no matter how many subscribers you had, and you can go for long times and all this shit. And it's a possibility that you can get your videos monetized. Now they changed it so that you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers, 400,000, no 4,000 viewer lifetime views or something like that in order for you to be considered to get monetized. And people had an issue with that, but I didn't have an issue with that because it kind of went back to the way it used to be. We went through the struggle to try to get our videos, so y'all should too, But even then, if you only got like 200 subscribers and your videos are getting monetized, you're not really getting all that many views, and there's no shade. And even with the little views that you do, you're not getting paid that much yet, okay? And so that's what we had to realize too, because I know when we first started out, like one of my first YouTube checks was like $25 or less. Bitch, that was like gas money. That was lunch money or whatever for the month. For the month, bitch. Okay. But anyway, yeah, that happened. What else was I talking about? Somebody asked that. Yeah, and some people do be buying subscribers. I don't know if they still do that shit, but back in the day, people used to do that. But hey, do you, boo? I don't see it, but all right. I like to get my shit the genuine way, okay? The hard working way. Like I said, you just gotta have patience. Somebody asked, like I said, what was my big break? I don't know what was my big break. I don't know if you're talking about meaning like views on YouTube, like which video, because I'm gonna just do both. What I think you're talking about. I don't remember what video it was, and I think it was a Bad Girls. Remember back in the day when I used to do the Bad Girls Club videos, like very back in the day. I think I started in season 2, okay? And when I started doing it, and one of these seasons after that, I think it was like, I can't remember. Y'all probably would remember if you was with me when I first started. One of those videos got so much play. I think it was Bad Girls Club or one of these old reality shows, and I had snapped the fuck off, and I'm pretty sure it was Bad Girls Club. I went smooth, clear off. That was because back in the day, Bad Girls Club used to be the video that everybody and their mama watched, okay? Everybody was watching Bad Girls Club. So every time I used to upload them, I used to get a lot of views off of those videos. And so when I uploaded that review, bitch, I just went clear off on something that happened and I snapped, bitch. Everybody was just like, damn, bitch. And it just got around. And that was like one of the first videos that I had over like 20,000 views, and I ain't never seen that many views. I was like, shit. And then the subscribers started coming from that. So that was like my first break in that. Um, as far as opportunities, like my first big opportunities and stuff, I had a few opportunities coming from being off of YouTube. And once again, I wasn't looking for them. It just happened. One of my first that I can remember clearly, Jack A. Harry hit me up, saying that she liked my channel. I don't even know what it was that I was doing or did I even mention her, but she just hit me up out the blue and was like, girl, I love your channel. And I was like, what? And then her ex-husband, Elgin Charles, who used to have his own reality show, The Hair Thing, he hit me up too. We're still all cool till this day. Um, she wanted me to do something. At one point, I was working with her people. She wanted me to do something to try to help get her a YouTube channel set up and all that stuff. So I was helping with that. What else was going on? I had an opportunity when Tony fucking Braxton, bitch. Tony motherfucking y'all fucking know. Bitch. When Tony, y'all know how I feel about me and some Tony, okay? But this is back in the day when Braxton Family Values was fresh, bitch, okay? Because I started doing season 1, and I used to upload the videos, and then I learned, bitch, copyright, so they took that channel down. Then I tried to do it again on the other channel, and they took that shit down. Thank God I got the message that don't put your regular shit on that channel, because the shit might come down. Then I moved it over to Vivo. Then they started taking that shit out. I was like, God damn, fuck this shit. But, What else? She hit me up and was like, "Oh my God, I seen your video. Somebody sent me your video, and you are something else and hilarious." Bitch, that was everything to me. That was everything to I said, "What?" So you seen me up in my room, and I wasn't even in this place. I wasn't even in this house when it happened. I was in the apartment, doing it, bitch. I was like, "Oh my God," you know. So that was something. Then, I had put together this get well video, or whatever, for her. Her assistant had hit me up and wanted to do that, and she saw the quest and was thankful for that. Oh, it was a lot. That was a beautiful moment for me. I don't give a fuck. Okay. And then following that, that's when somehow Tamar got in contact with me. Okay. And if you've been with me forever, you know that I was once cool with Tamar, and she got in contact with me, and to be quite honest, that was probably the most shocking one, because when I did Braxton Family Value Season 1, I used to go to fuck in on Tamar because I could not stand the way that she was acting, like her attitude and everything. And, I've always felt like if a person can understand that when we go in on you and they can take it when you go in on them or whatever, I can give you some respect like that, because it's not that we don't like you. It's just we don't like the way that you acting and you coming off on this camera. Like, are you putting on? And I literally felt like she was putting on for the cameras. Little did we know. But anyway, I was here for I respected that. I respected that aspect. Like, bitch, I literally was going in on you, but then you hit me up and you was like you love the videos and stuff like that. And that's how we became cool for the time that we became cool. And it is what it is. If you notice, and since because I've had people ask about what happened between me and Tamar, I'm not going to tell you what happened between me and Tamar because it's not a public thing, because it didn't happen publicly. So therefore, it's not going to be put out publicly. And I feel as though if you're being cool with somebody and you were friends or in association with them, you don't put their issues or your issues out to the public like that. I preach against people putting their business out, these celebrities and stuff like that. So why would I put mine out? I shouldn't be a hypocrite and go do the same things that I preach against. You know what I'm saying? And I feel as though it's fake as fuck to do some shit like that. If you was once cool with somebody, then all of a sudden, to just start trashing them and, bashing them and, talking all reckless at the mouth. And yes, before somebody say something, I have put up some little shady posts or whatever. But see, I was doing that while we was cool and it was fine. And that even wasn't even an issue. But if you notice on my channel, I rarely nowadays talk about her. I rarely mention her name. It is what it is. It's somewhat of a sore spot, but I will never, like I said, get on this channel and disrespect the fuck up out of her, regardless of how she act, regardless of, the issues that's going on and what people have had issues with her in the past and shit like that and what's happening. I would never get on here and just, dog her the fuck out. I will speak the truth and how I feel about certain things only on certain topics that become so much in the media that y'all keep asking me. The issue about her divorce and stuff like that, that's the only times that you will hear me actually saying something, and it's not even to try to bash her or to shade her or whatever, even though I have my shady moments, but it's not to, be a hater or whatever, because you're gonna have those people. Once people know that you were cool with somebody that was in the public eye, then y'all have a little falling out, and then they realize that because, oh, you said this and you saying something against them, oh, you a hater now because y'all used to be cool, now you not, so you hating and you still bitter and all that shit. No, it's never that. I've never changed the way that I've been in my relationship with her or outside of her. So it is what it is. And one reason why I will never ever get on this camera and disrespect the fuck out of her, because when we were cool, that woman, regardless of her issues and the shit that's going down that I don't agree with or may, find crazy or hilarious or whatever, when we were cool, we were cool. Okay? She treated me with nothing but respect. I loved her. I respected the hell out of her. And to this day, I still got nothing but love for her. Still got nothing but some semblance of respect for. It's not as much as I used to, but I still respect her to a certain degree, and I still care about her. So I'm not, if I'm, and that's with anybody. If I'm cool with you, I will never come out and just trash you. Okay, when we have a falling out, I will never come out and just trash you because I feel like that's some fake shit. That's some fake shit. It's like you've been waiting for something to happen, and the moment that you're not cool, you try to put all that shit out. Because if I wanted to, I could, but I would never do no shit like that. I think some of the stuff that's been going on with her is fucked up, and some of the stuff has been brought on by herself, and I wish her the best, and it's a sad thing to see. And you don't want somebody that you was actually cool with or whatever to actually be hurting like that. So hey, I choose not to speak on it because it's not my business, and I don't want people thinking that, bitch, oh, you just hate. No, I'm not hating. I'm not bitter or whatever. And to be quite honest, I moved on from that. I let that go because I was just seeing some stuff that I wasn't cool with. So it is what it is. It's no hate, no shade, no nothing. But that was one, and I appreciate everything. So it is what it is. And y'all all know about the Tyler Perry thing. That was like nothing has trumped that whole moment. Okay, so that was cool. Um, Cause listen, that was the first of many, bitch. The first time I have always said I ain't never getting on no fucking plane, bitch. Okay? He got me on my first plane and then flew your first plane, and the first fucking plane ride is first fucking class. Dinner and everything was served. Alcohol and shit. I was like, bitch, I would never live that down because I wanted to get on Southwest, okay? Because I didn't want to go all the way down there to O'Hare Airport. And his assistant was like, oh, because he really wants you to get that first class experience because, he wanted me to have that experience. I was like, shit, okay, well, fuck it, we'll do O'Hare. And then to get out there, to get in this expensive ass hotel room, okay, and not only just for me, but for me to be able to invite my friend and he take care of her too, and then giving us spending money, bitch, because I literally was broke at that time. I said, bitch, I ain't got no money. I mean, it is what it is, but I ain't got no money to come out here like that. I was broke because I wasn't at work. I was out of work. I had not been to work in like a month because I had fractured my leg. You know what I'm saying? And it came right at the right time. My leg was feeling a little bit better. It was still tender as fuck. I had to walk with like a cane or something to get the pressure off of it. But for the most part, it was cool, and oh, that was just so amazing. I seen so many people that I respected. Cicely fucking Tyson, y'all. Lynn Whitfield. Oh, Iyanla, Ava DuVernay, Oprah, my motherfucking hand slapped across her ass by accident, bitch. She was all up in our business. Who else do I see? Jennifer Holliday, Brandy, I think was there. Of course, Tika Sumpter. Most of the people from his shows on and all that shit. Oh my god, it was just amazing. Mary J. fucking Blige, Tia and Tamara, and this was when Tamara was pregnant with, was it Araya? Yeah, pregnant with Araya. I was like, oh my god. Mark Wahlberg and Leanne Rimes was there. I said Leanne Rimes and Eddie, her husband. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing, bitch. Stevie fucking Wonder, Jennifer Hudson and shit like that. Oh, it was a lot. It was a lot. It was like the girl that played Diane on If Loving You Was Wrong, not If Loving You Was Wrong, Acrimony. Oh my god, it was a lot. It was like, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. Nothing has topped that experience, okay? Um, Moving on from that, now that I got that out my system. um, and see, that's the thing about being on YouTube. I wasn't looking for this shit, but it just happened. And a lot of people have had similar opportunities. And, if that's what you're looking for, pop on and do it. You probably get hit up and get some, sponsorships and all this shit, make some stuff happen, Some people want to ask about relationships. What happened about, somebody said, how do you handle matters of the heart when you meet a person and the timing is off? Y'all good for each other, but the timing is off. Now, I didn't understand what she meant by this. Maybe you saying basically, I kind of interpret it as if when you say the timing is off, maybe you about to leave or whatever, or maybe y'all in other relationships and y'all good for each other, but the timing is off. Child, don't talk to that person, okay? If y'all can't just keep it on the friendship level and you feeling this feeling like, damn, both of us feeling like, we would be so good for each other. But shit, bitch, you know, the time and I'm in a relationship with her, you in a relationship with him, dislocate that shit, okay? Y'all gonna have to separate because y'all gonna fuck around and fuck up y'all shit, okay? And then when you get into a relationship like that, off of some shit like that, you don't know how the relationship gonna go. That's some bad juju, okay? But y'all help her out and see what y'all would do if the timing is off, but you meet somebody. Oh, that is crazy. I'd be pissed as shit. And then you probably sacrifice the relationship that you in to be with that person because it felt right at that moment. And then when y'all get in there and then shit just fall the fuck apart, that'd be some crazy shit, bitch. My hair stuff. I keep getting the hair questions. What is my hair routine? As you can see right now, my hair ain't really all that together. I mean, it's decent enough to go outside. And that's the thing with dreads. That's one of the things that I love with dreads. You know, they can be fuzzy at times. They can be, I guess, if you want to call it quote unquote, nappy looking or whatever, but you can still get away with it because that's the look of it. I do like my stuff when it's neat. And I get my hair done once a month, or I try to do it once a month. I'm gonna take it down probably next week and wash it on my own. And I really don't like washing it on my own for the simple fact that I don't know how to retwist it myself, and it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Okay. What I've been using, um, my some I told y'all about this. Somebody had a friend of mine. What's up, McCoya? She had sent me some shea butter stuff, and I've been using the hair butter that she gave me, and it gives me the shine, and it don't make my hair, because sometimes my hair dry out quick, okay? And so it keeps putting moisture on my hair or whatever and keep that shine up. um what other products that I use like a whole bunch of like natural uh hair products, you know. What is it, the olive oil hairline products, the African Pride products, and make sure I just shine my hair up or whatever. Cocoa butter and stuff like that, the coconut oil and stuff. I put that in my hair, shine it up and get it all healthy and stuff. And that was some of the products that I had to use because I felt like before I got my dreads, when I just had my I used y'all if you were with me back in the day before I had the dreads, y'all remember I either used to keep my hair in a ponytail or I used to get my hair braided. And I felt like my edges was like trying to get away from me. So I had to get those in check, and I feel like I done a good job with that. And then that's when I went on ahead and transitioned over there to getting my locks or whatever. And as you see, they're full. Can you really see? They're full, and they've gotten longer when I take my hair down. And y'all seen them sometimes when I take my hair down. They're past my shoulder at this point, so they're heavy. I can't wait until they start draping into my back. But bitch, cause you can't tell me shit now. You ain't gonna be able to tell me shit at all, okay? Cause I'm be making them bitches like I want to do some coloring. I do want to do some coloring. Want to take a little risk, do something different, put a little coloring on here and there, but I got to decide which one. Everybody always doing the blonde shit, but you know, I don't know. Put some suggestions down in the comments what color I should do. I do want to do something for Pride though. But yeah, and y'all seen how my hair look when it's actually freshly done. Y'all see my scalp and everything. Now you can't. Now it's just, you know, it is what it is. But see, it still look kind of neat from the far. But when you look up and close, but it is what it is. Yeah, I just go to the natural hair products in the store and get some of that stuff. I don't put any type of chemical outside of that. I put a lot of, you know, you have to give your hair a lot of tender love and care. Okay, if you want it to be strengthened, if you want it to be fresh and to grow long and things of that such. That's what you have to do. The best thing that I ever did was stop putting them perms in my hair, you know. And my mom, she's calling me up trying to say that she want to go on that journey too, that she want to get her hair back to its natural state. So she hasn't been putting any perms in her hair. She's doing the same thing for my younger sister. She doing that. So Hey, it is what it is. I mean, it's not for everybody, you know, but if you feel like you want to go on that journey, go on that journey. Um, Someone asked me, do I want to get married? Do I want to have kids? Back in the day, I would tell you hell no and hell no. As I've gotten older, do I want to have kids? I personally will never ever budge on this. I will never help. I will never ever get impregnated. You will never ever do that to me. I don't want pain. I don't want to have to deal with all that shit. I have little aches and little pains and this and that that don't be nothing. And I will call my sister up and my mama up and be like, what does this mean? What does this mean? And my mama literally told me the other day, girl, I'm so glad you don't want to be pregnant because you wouldn't be able to handle it. I already fucking know that. I know that now. I didn't really want kids, and I was very adamant saying that I never want kids, okay? And as I've gotten older and seeing certain things and being in certain things, I kind of softened my stance on that. Like, I'm not closed off to having kids. Like, if my partner and we in a good space and, we are financially capable and stuff like that and ready for something like that, it'd be a strong possibility that I would be on board to have kids or for her to have kids because bitch I ain't having them. But that'd be cool. Um, do I want to get married? If I find the right person, I don't see why not. It can go either way. So I'm not closing off to anything these days. I'm keeping myself open to the possibility of what may happen because you can have strong feelings about something, then somebody can come along and just knock your fucking socks off and you be like, bitch, that's wife right there. Bitch, that's baby motherfucking mama right there. And you be dead ass serious, okay? But Ashley After Dark. I just got loud as fuck, bitch. I'm so sorry. Okay, we gonna do Ashley After Dark, all right? But what I want y'all to do is to tell me how y'all want me to do it. I do know that the way I have in my mind that we're gonna do Ashley After Dark is y'all send me some questions, you know, and I answer them. Now, the thing that I want y'all to tell me is how often do you want to see the videos? Do you want to see a video once a week, once every 2 weeks, once a month, or something like that? Tell me what's up, and then we'll get started on that. You can send me the questions in my inbox on Facebook or my inbox on Instagram, or you can send me a question on my inbox in Twitter, okay, or YouTube, or just put down in the comments if you a private question, all right. Put it down in the comments and I'll just send you my email and you can email it to me or whatever. I just probably put my email in the email box, once we get it started, get it settled as to what we want to do. Okay? And spread the word about that shit too. Cause y'all been loving it, when I be going off kilter off talking off on a tangent talking about that shit. But yes, when y'all do these videos, I want to do more videos like this. I used to do them in the past, just got thrown off. So I'm trying to bring more consistent with that, so we can, interact a little bit more with each other on a more personal level. And when I say send in your questions, you can ask me anything. It don't have to be just about YouTube shit. It can be about love, relationships, family ship, fun shit, stuff like that. Okay? But I hope y'all enjoy y'all weekend. I hope y'all have a good ass time. And I will see you guys later, okay? Peace out.